this supplement doesn't work.
Yo, it's your boy from the video. After taking creatine for 30 days, this is my personal experience. So if you don't know what creatine is, it's basically something that our bodies naturally make. And it also comes in a form of a supplement. So I'm going to actually read what this company, Nutrex Research, says about creatine and if it actually adds up to what studies say. Creatine is formulated with pure micronized creatine monohydrate, one of the most researched compounds for increasing muscle mass and strength. With creatine, you'll see noticeable gains in strength and size. It gives your muscles the power they need to push harder, lift heavier, and get bigger. What helps you increase that power is adenosine triphosphate. I think that's how you say it. You want to make sure that the supplement is third-party lab tested. Now this supplement isn't third-party lab tested. I did check for that before, but it was just cheap and it had more servings than the previous ones I bought. What's being listed on this supplement is true about creatine. Creatine increases your muscle mass, it increases strength, and it also increases your recovery. Which I don't know if it said anything about that. I didn't continue reading. Let's see. It does say something about recovery. This supplement doesn't work for everybody. Studies have shown that 20 to 30% of people are non-responders to creatine. I assume that this is the case because the person has already filled their creatine storages, or it's just because of their genetics. So in my personal experience when taking creatine, it increased my strength, but I didn't see any noticeable changes. Now in the comments of my video where I took creatine for 30 days, which you can watch right here, but I actually got one comment that said, in their opinion, I looked a lot bigger, but I didn't really see a noticeable change. It was likely because I've been lifting for a while and I wasn't like a beginner, but if you're a beginner, I wouldn't really recommend you take creatine. When you're a beginner, that's when you build the most amount of muscle. So I would just recommend you wait until you've gotten out of the beginner stage and you've been lifting for at least over 1 year, but probably like 3 years. But you can still take it, it won't hurt you as a beginner, but it's a really good supplement. Creatine is also found in red meats, eggs, and other healthy foods. Now you can search up what other foods creatine is in, and I'll probably type it in the pinned comments and the description so you can check it out. Creatine is a great supplement. It's the most studied supplement in the world. Like I said, my strength really increased when taking creatine. So anyways, when picking creatine, there are many types. There's creatines that say creatine monohydrate, and then creatine something with other names. But those other types that's not creatine monohydrate are usually more expensive, and studies have shown that they don't do anything much different than creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is a lot cheaper than those other forms. If you're buying creatine, going to like a GNC or something, I would totally recommend you not do that unless they're having like a big sale or something, because I bought like a creatine from GNC for my first time, and it was 50 servings, and it was I think it was like $42, and compared to this one, and I got this one on Amazon. This is 200 servings, but I only paid like almost $35 for this, and it's 200 servings. I would recommend you just order your stuff on Amazon, or if you're going to buy it in a store or supplement store or something, wait until they have a big discount. If you've never taken creatine ever before, you want to just start off with 50 grams, because I would recommend you do that, because I wouldn't want you to just buy creatine and it not work, because like I said, creatine only works for 20 to 30% of people. And I wouldn't really recommend you do the loading phase, because if you did the loading phase, you would likely pee all that creatine out, because your body is taking in too much creatine, more than it needs. I would just recommend you just stay with the recommended 5 grams. If you've made it this far into the video, type in ATP, because we're gonna get a lot more ATP from creatine. This will just let me know that you've made it this far into the video. And if you want to see me take creatine for 30 days, you want to watch this video that's on the screen. I'll see you in the next one.